Milan, meanwhile, out of Europe completely, Craig, after losing.
Well, we want it. Stevie thinks that Atletico Madrid were horrible and, you know, they're antiquated. Let me tell you, this was an even bigger embarrassment for Milan, for Italian football, for Serie A, top of the league. You know, had a chance to go through, didn't know what was going on elsewhere. It was up to them to get a result at home, effectively against Liverpool reserves.
8 changes Liverpool made.
Yeah, you know, and he'd put out a completely changed team, understandably. And not only did they lose, but Liverpool bossed the game. Bossed the stats, bossed the chances, bossed the midfield. Really and truly an utter embarrassment for this Milan side. I mean, it was. It couldn't. Jurgen Klopp couldn't have said any more about, listen, I'm making these changes, I've got all these games coming up.
Right.
You know I'm moaning about Christmas, because he always does, and he started again. He talked about the fixtures. He's got players going to the African Cup of Nations in January. He's gone like that. He's gone with the platter. He's gone, there you go.
Yep.
And this Liverpool team, fair play to them, come out and outplayed Milan in the San Siro. Great result from the much-changed Liverpool team, an utter embarrassment for Serie A.
Is that fair, Frank?
It is fair. I'm completely with Craig. I was so embarrassed for Milan. The way they play, the way they never handled the game. They were playing against a B team, with all due respect for the players on the field from Liverpool. They never did what they had to do. Put them under pressure, technically or physically, trying to be better. They never did that. They scored a very lucky goal. But after that, that was normal to see Liverpool coming back, normal to see winning the game. And can I share my love about Origi? Because that guy has been to Liverpool for years. I never heard him, you know, saying, well, I'm fed up, I never play. Every time he plays, he's on the top. He does the job. He gives goals, very important goals, and we all know that about the history of Liverpool. But today, again, you know, his commitment, the way he plays, sometimes his technique, made me think that he's really part of the guys like front, you know, and we all know that they're absolutely fantastic. But I love that game. I love the fact that the 2 young guys of Liverpool, Waltman and Bradley, came on, you know, at the end of the game. That was so nice. But against Milan, against the Milan that I knew in the 90s, were the strongest team in the world, you know, we have to really think about what became the Serie A. You know, when I see Inter, when I see Juventus, and I see Milan, I don't know if that championship is still bigger than the League One. I'm not sure about that when I see those teams playing in the Champions League.
Don, you, of course, follow the Italian football for the media in the UK. What do you make of those comments?
I mean, that was a bad night for Milan, that. I mean, Tyler Morton in midfield, he looked like Albertini. Nat Phillips at the back looked like Baresi. They went into San Siro, and we've all played games, Dan, when you make your debut and you think, well, this is going to be hard. This is going to be a test. You know, I might get beat here and I might learn a few lessons and I might take a spanking and I might not play well. And you come off a pitch and you learn from it. Those Liverpool's youngsters tonight, I think there were six academy players in the squad tonight. They went to San Siro, and just bossed it. And, you know, Tyler Morton in midfield just looked as he played 100 games. And I looked at the team beforehand. When Jurgen Klopp put his team in, I was thinking, that's a gamble. He's kept Alisson in goal, done the right thing. But he's playing Mo Salah and Sadio Mane in a meaningless game where they're already going to top the group, and they've got Villa at the weekend. And those 2 guys just never miss any minutes whatsoever. What if Mo Salah gets an injury? He changed the whole back 4. He changed the whole midfield. He changed Origi at the top. And they just went to San Siro and bossed it in a 2-1 win. Flattered Milan. It could have been 4 or 5. It was incredible. It's unbelievably bad performance from Milan, but great from Liverpool's B team, if you like.
Got to say something positive about Milan, Steve. Help them out.
Can't. Got nothing. Got nothing. You know, we were watching the game, and the first thing we said was, in a game that has a huge meaning for Milan against a Liverpool team that had 8 changes.
Yeah.
And they're getting outplayed. It was the first thing we said, and it was the last thing we said. And all you got to do is look at the result. I mean, seriously, what does that say about Serie A?
It's not. Sorry, it's not defeat. Everybody can suffer
the manner
defeat. It's performance. I'm sorry, but it's performance. As soon as I saw that team,
But it's not even one game. They've lasted the group.
Yes.
It's not just
the
one
bottom,
game.
yeah,
That's just to add on to what we've said about this game. That all the way through, you know, everybody can have an off night, and things can go wrong. We all get that.
Yeah.
But when you finish bottom of the group and you're out of Europe completely, my goodness, that tells you something.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.